What's up, everybody? I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. Welcome to my channel. So, if this is your first time here, you check it out, like what you see, thank you. Please do me that favor of a like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me to provide you guys with more content. Watch. Alright, so, I'm just going to say, I'm going to do a Babymetal reaction. Yep. I mean, because oh god, let's see, Love Bites, Bandmade, Nemophilia, list goes on and on. And I have to, well, maybe conclude it with Babymetal. In fact, you know what? I might throw in another Babymetal song. Just because I like when they do collabs too, and I think after this one, this is just them, and I think it's a fairly recent song too. But the song after this might be a collab. I don't know. I'll pull something out of their catalog and do it. Anyway, this song has an awesome title and really straightforward to the point. It's called Headbanger. I'm almost certain, because that's what Google Translate told me, unless they're liars. But anyway, can you really go wrong? How else can you introduce Babymetal? They're, sweet little Japanese fantastic group of women, very talented singers, very animated, active, and backed by an awesome metal band. And, yeah, they get shit done. Like I said, the early beginning, when I was recommended, I also lost the ability to talk. That's how excited I am to do this. I was recommended them by a friend of mine, and, yep, the rest is history. So, here we are, back at it again. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for, you're going to get 2 for the price of 1. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to follow up at some point another one. I'm going to release these, I released these kind of like 3 days apart, so by the time you reach this, it's probably going to be an entirely new month. So, just saying. But anyway, we're here, and we're all about it. Alright, once again, this is Babymetal with the song Headbanger. That was very saturated. Alright, let's get to it.
伝説の黒髪を華麗に乱し狂い咲くこの花は儚く消える
Okay, so yeah, this is a very catchy song. I like this. And I think Babymetal's on tour. So as of today, right now, it's Saturday, June 13th, here in the East Coast of the United States. By the time this is released, God knows. Probably at the end of June, maybe July, I don't know. But I always love seeing them active in their touring. They're definitely on my list. Them, Nemophilia, and Love Bites. All Japanese groups I want to check out live and just experience it. Maybe I'll even go live with YouTube Live. I've never done that before, because I'm afraid no one will show up. But I feel like I have enough followers, and I trust you guys to sign on when I'm on, baby. But then again, I know everyone's, by the time I'm posting this, you guys are just getting up in the morning or going to bed. So I know there's a huge time difference. But anyway, we'll make it work. Yeah, or just record it you know. But yeah, this is awesome. It's good. It's really in your face. I love the arcade. To me, arcades are like frozen in time, you know. Thank God they're still kicking. They've been reinvented. You know, if you guys are familiar with Round One, it's a chain of like arcades, pool tables. There's like a little mini bar there, food. It has everything, and I guess that's good. It keeps it going. It's kind of like a Dave and Buster's, you know. But I know Japanese arcades are probably off the chain, you know. So I can only imagine, guys. But other than that, yeah, this is off to a great start. I love it. It's fast. It's like that, you know, attractive Japanese kind of like lull you in feel, and then boom, it's metal again. I like it. Relentless. It doesn't stop. I think this is why Babymetal has a face. It's these three young ladies here, and they just keep at it, and you're surrounded by this heavy chain of metal. You know, it was a lot, but this is awesome. Let's keep going. 'God dang, guys! I'm having too much fun with these videos. This is like the second time I've been just kind of like just lost with it. Look, I'm getting ready to like mosh in my room and stuff. Um, so animated. I'm so sorry. It's hot. It's a very hot month for us. Um, but yeah, this is cool. I like this. Awesome shot too, by the way. Yeah, man, this is cool. You know, there's not one song, even with the collabs. Collabs are interesting because you don't really know what you're going to get, what side of it, and how they're going to make it work. It always winds up being awesome. But them alone, man, I can't really think of a song that and like I said, take them or leave them. Babymetal are gaining in popularity. There's a lot of like tough guy metal bands or metal acts. Um, according to most people, it would be classified as metal or whatever. I don't know. It's just like the Star Wars fan base. They're real decisive. You know what they like, what's cool, what's not. Same thing with metal um, groups. Like I've been to a lot of metal shows, and I notice. I mean, sometimes you get lucky. Usually the older crowds are more friendly, and then the other metal crowds are like I'm gonna smash your face with my boot. But either way, I think Baby Metal's earned a place in the metal scene, obviously, and super respected, and just you can just tell. I mean, the collabs they pull in are pretty interesting. Like talented artists asked to jam with them, so that speaks for itself. But yeah, I mean, it's easily just to listen to the song and like because it's layers. It's not you know what you expect when you hear a metal song or a heavy song or anything or alternative whatever. But with them, they just know how to blend it, change it up. Like I said, they approach it different. It's like J-pop but with an edge, but not really. Does that make sense? It lulls you in. They're like, oh, we're friendly. Look, we're cute. We're Japanese women. We're gonna do our thing here. But no, then they smashing the face with, like, raw forced metal and stuff. And it's decent, man. Like, listen to the instrumentals. You'll know what I'm talking about. All right, I said a lot there. Okay, let's keep going. Nice. Very nice. Bravo, bravo. Yeah, this was cool. It was badass. I mean, Babymetal's Babymetal. Like, Babymetal would come on the radio, you would know it's them. They just the way they carry themselves, their sound, I guess. It's Babymetal when you hear them. Like, it's just it. Yeah, this was fun. Even the music video, I like it, man. Little throwback. I love the arcade setting. Like I said, Japanese arcades are probably like off the chain. One day when I visit Tokyo, I'm gonna check them out, or just Japan in general. That would be nice. And I love the little J-horror reference there. The typical long hair, long black hair. Japanese ghosts. There should be a J-horror movie featuring Babymetal. There's someone who could do that, make that happen. I guarantee it would be a hit already. Have them do like the score, Babymetal, and just have like the trio star in the film. And J-horror it up. You guys know. You guys have a lot of lore to work with. You guys know how to do movies really well. So just saying. Anyway, yeah, that was awesome, awesome song. Babymetal with Headbanger. And yeah, it sure was, man. Literal and physical. There was a lot going on in that video, and I like it. Alright, guys. That's all I gotta say. I feel like if I keep talking or add any more to this, it would just be utter nonsense. So I'm gonna leave it at that, because truly, what else do you say? How do you go further and compliment more? It's redundant at this point. They're awesome, and yeah. Babymetal at the end of the day. I mean, what else can I say, right? Alright, guys. Hey, if you stayed this far in the video, thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. God, I'm so glad. I love when these reactions go without like a stutter or a like any lagging. I'm working off a Chromebook. I know you guys are probably tired of me saying this, but my computer isn't the best. So, with that said, I normally throw out suggestions, anything you guys want me to do or react to or whatever. I'm gonna put a twist on it. If you want to kind of reach ahead of the line and get to me personally, leave a link down below entitled "Buy Me a Coffee." And like I said, especially if you want to support the channel, if you want me to improve this quality that you're seeing right now, up the ante a little bit, less laggy and all that, by all means. Times are tough. I get it. Anything from it could be as little as $5 to as much as $50. Whatever, I'm not asking for $1 million, but anything, any kind of support really helps, and I'll definitely put it to good use, because when I do this, it's you guys first and then me. I try to put your needs in my sphere when it comes to content creating, because of you guys brought me up to this number. And by the way, I'm like 300 away from 5,000 subscribers. Oh my god. And partially it's due to you guys, so thank you. Thank you for the support of just watching, and telling your friends. Metal Lens Reviews, that's where it's at. Alright, guys, that's all I got. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you as soon as I regain my vocal capabilities. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon.